Hello and welcome to my world of crochet. My name is Tina and today I'm here with you for the January summary of the project Decrease My Yarn Stash 2025. So the real question is, did I decrease my yarn stash in January? Comment down below what you think before you're watching this video. And then we will go through the yarns I've used, of course, and what else has been going on in January when it comes to my yarn stash. Also, as you see, I am wearing the Happiness poncho, which is an absolutely gorgeous, wonderful poncho. I do have a tutorial for this poncho, and I've linked to that tutorial both in a right-hand crochet and left-hand crochet in the description box down below, should you be interested. But yeah, let's dive into the yarns I've used here in January 2025. On January 1st, I finished 2 skeins that I had opened. So there were sort of 2 half skeins of Neko Bonjour, and I made out of these a headband of each color, so a pink and a blue. So these are the 2 labels that I finished, and I am thus already here on January 1st doing great progress in my project to decrease my yarn stash here in 2025. These were 100 gram skeins, yeah, 3.5 ounces to, I do believe, 110 meters. So that would be approximately 120 maybe-ish yards. Exact numbers will come at the very end of this video for the full month of January. So you can see how many skeins that I ended up consuming or using here in January. January 6th, it's been a few days since I last finished up a label, and one of the reasons for this is that I've mainly been working on some bigger projects, but also I haven't been crocheting as much as I normally do for various reasons. But in any case, today I finished 1 skein of Scheepjes, a linen soft in the color Heron, which is like an off-white, cream white. It is, linen soft is, to be more exact, 27% linen, 47% cotton and 26% acrylic. Next to that, it is a 50 gram skein, so 1.75 ounces to 135 meters. 1 skein finished, no project finished, because it is a part of a bag, a diamond shaped, or well, diamond patterned bag. A bit of a filet crochet in this bag. Looking forward for finishing that up, and that should at least consume maybe 1 or 2 more of these skeins. January 10th, 1 more skein of a Scheepjes, a linen soft in the colorway Heron has been used. And well, it's not going super quickly with the consumption of yarn skeins, cakes, balls, etc. And that is simply due to this past week I've done a lot of frocking, but hopefully I can pick up the pace here as the month go on. January 15th, another Scheepjes, a linen soft was used. So that is another 50 gram skein to 135 meters. 27% linen, 47% cotton and 26% acrylic. And with this completely used skein plus a little bit on the next skein I had to open, I ended up finishing the project I was using it for, which is this absolutely gorgeous diamond bag by Drops Design. I deviated a little from the pattern, but I'm very satisfied with the end result of this, and hopefully I can start on some projects where I can use up a few more yarns, because yeah, January has not been as consumptious so far as I would have expected. January 20th, I finished a skein of Drops Cotton Light, which is a 50% cotton and 50% polyester. It is like a DK weight yarn. They recommend 4mm knitting needles for it. It is 1.75 ounces, so 50 grams to 105 meter, which is about 115 yards. So 1 skein of these consumed. 22nd of January, I finished a skein of Julia from Seemann. I made a beanie with the leftovers of the skein compared with some other scraps I had. So this was a partial skein, but overall the whole beanie usually takes about a whole skein. So that was nice. I got used some scraps, plus I got this whole label of Julia used, which is 100 gram skein to 175 meters. So that's about 3.5 ounces to 185 to 86 yards. It's 80% acrylic and 20% wool. So nice, one more done. January 23rd, another skein of the Drops Cotton Light has been used. 50% cotton and 50% polyamide is this, or polyester actually, kind of the same. They recommend 4mm knitting needles or crochet hooks, 50 grams, so 1.75 ounces to 105 meters, which is about 115 yards. So yep, one more down. January 26th, I finally got to use another skein of the Stylecraft Special DK, which I'm using to make my mosaic blanket fleur. So a Stylecraft Special DK yarn has been consumed. It was the Fuchsia purple color. So that is 100 gram skein. So 3.5 ounces to 295 meters, approximately 322 yards. It's 100% premium anti-pilling acrylic. That's pretty much it. It's 4mm crochet hook, so it does take some time to use it, but yeah, one more done. On January 27th, I used one skein of a Drops Cotton Light. Again, 50% cotton, 50% polyester. It's a DK weight yarn, 50 grams, so 1.75 ounces to about 105 meters or 115 yards. I finished the skein more or less during the live I had on the 27th, and the following day on the 28th, I also finished at Drops Cotton Light. So 2 more has been completed here in January. The thing is, I know right now that I won't have much time to crochet the next coming days. Therefore, I also know already I'm not gonna finish any skeins, because any crochet projects I will be working on, I will probably just work on my shawl, which comes from a big cake. And I know I'm definitely not gonna be able to finish that before the 1st of February. And therefore I have no more yarn labels I can let count towards this Decrease My Stash project 2025. Also, yeah, Friday 31st of January, I had a hobby yarn haul, and a few skeins were added. But let's go through the summary together, and if you haven't done it yet, then I'd say pause the video, come with your guess if I did add or if I did use more yarn in 2025. So what is the status quo of my yarn stash? I'm trying to see if I can post something up here, but the total amount of yarns that I used in January 2025 counts to 11 skeins, balls, cakes, etc. They weighed a total of 750 grams. That equals 1,510 meters of yarn, so 1.5 kilometers about, so 1.5 kilometers of yarn. That is also equally about 26.46 ounces or 1,651 yards. Well, it's decent compared to my total year consumption last year. I think I'm a little bit lower than average, but I'm not unsatisfied with the usage. As I said, I also bought some yarn. January 31st, I had a yarn haul from Hubby coming in, and I added 16 skeins, cakes, balls, whatever we should call them, 16 pieces of yarn. That yarn weighed 1.55 kilograms, which equals 54.67 ounces. They had a total length of 5,300 meters, so 5.3 kilometers, which equals 5,796 yards. yeah, I did add more than I used. So the total is, for my yarn stash, is that it has grown with 5 balls, cakes, skeins. It has grown with 800 grams of yarn, which is about 28 ounces. Or it's grown with 790 kilometers, almost 3.8 kilometers, which equals 4.144, so 4,144 yards. Yeah, space-wise, it's probably about the same. It's not a big difference. One of the reasons is definitely that I got some cakes which had like some thinner yarns, some more lightweight yarns. They don't take up as much space, obviously, as bulky yarns does. But one of the reasons also for doing the yarn haul is I was able to pick up 10 skeins for my points for the hobby point store. And I didn't want to let that yarn go to waste. Like, it was free. So it made good sense to add those yarns, though it wasn't exactly decreasing. That said, I am reasonably positive that I should be able to decrease my stash in February, because I do have no yarn haul planned unless I get a commission or something crazy happens. But right now I think I will be probably using more yarn in February that I will definitely be adding. So hopefully, compared to at the start of the year, we should see my yarn decrease, the stash decrease, when we get to the summary of February 2025. Let me know, did you guess right? Did you guess wrong? I'll hear it from you. If you enjoy videos like that, please give this video a like. If you like yarn talks, yarn hauls, everything about yarn and crochet, hang out together in lives, subscribe to my channel. That very much helps me. I'm going to say take care, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.